Hey there, Sherpaherb here. Hey, one thing I've noticed after working with a lot of runners doing MAF training is there's actually 4 different phases many runners go through, and I kind of wanted to go through and outline those 4 phases for you, so when we're talking you can kind of let me know what phase you're in, or with your friends or whatever. So a lot of times when us older runners start off with MAF training, it just doesn't work. I mean, you got this low heart rate and you can't even run. You're walking most of the time, and it's kind of like the phase number 1 I call, I can't do this. So that's where it's very frustrating, because you're just nowhere near to where you used to run, and all of a sudden you're having to do all this walking, and your heart rate keeps bumping up above your MAF rate. Well, it's common, and there's a lot of reasons for that. Obviously, your aerobic system isn't built up yet, and it could be in order to pull this off, you kind of need to make those dietary changes at the same time. Get off the sugar craving diet and more into a low carb, high fat diet to help trigger some of those metabolism changes, so that you can start taking advantage of this low heart rate training. So you might have just bad running form. You may be a little over fat. So if you're in this phase 1, generally what I like to do with people is just go ahead and bump up that calculated MAF heart rate, or bump it up 5 or 10 beats, just fast enough where you can actually run on level ground and work on that efficiency in your running form. And after about 2 weeks, then drop it back down, and you should be able to get over the hump and start entering into what I call phase 2. And phase 2 is, gee, this is hard. So at phase 2, yeah, you can run, but you're redlining right at MAF all the time, and every time you come to a little hill, you have to walk, or you can do just the mild inclines, but anything more than that, you have to walk, and you're constantly having to stare at your watch, and you're just redlining right at that point. Well, the good thing is you're in the right spot, and this is where it just takes some time. And as I said before, you need to be on top of your diet, and on your running, just make sure you're not running too far, and this is an excellent time to work on your breathing, on your running form, in your cadence. And these are the kind of things that are going to get you up to the next level. So the next level is level 3, is what I call the sweet spot. So this is where not only can you run at your MAF heart rate, but you can comfortably run either 5 or 10 beats below your calculated MAF heart rate, and still run efficiently with good form. So this is where you can really make the biggest strides and gains in your overall training, because when you can go out and do those long runs at a very easy pace but still maintain your form, that's where you're really boosting up your metabolism, your fat burning, and that building that aerobic system that you need. So you know you're in level 3 if you can go out on a long run and comfortably stay 5 or 10 beats below. So then level 4 is what I call holy moly. So holy moly means when you really build up your aerobic base, some runners will actually end up, being in that 6 or 7 minute per mile pace at their MAF heart rate, or could be higher. But basically, you really can't sustain running at that pace all the time. It's just physically too demanding on you. So when that's level 4, so you end up having to do a lot of your runs 5 or 10 beats lower than your MAF rate, just because it's too tough to do it at that high rate. So I hope this makes sense to you, and if you can, go ahead down in the comments. Let me know what level are you at. Are you 1, 2, 3, or 4? And next time we start talking, we can incorporate some of this language in, so we can tell where people are at and we can help each other better. All right, signing off. Sherpaherb, sherpaherb.com.